welcome back to our 5th class of our 6-part beginner boxing series. So today we're going to, of course, build on our basic boxing fundamentals, and we're going to learn how to throw the 1 and 2 to the body, alright? So body shots. So let's get warmed up. Now this is a home boxing series, so that means you don't need any equipment at all besides yourself and maybe a mat and some water. So I'm Coach Jimmy. I have my athletes here, Kutula and 8-time national champion Ibrahim Firearm Kamal. Keep in mind that this is a beginner boxing class, and we recognize that not everyone has had prior boxing experience, so it might be a little bit strenuous for some, but just try your best, go at your own pace, and remember, I want you to do it correctly before we pick up the pace, alright? And remember to take lots of rests while you need it, okay? Alright, so this is supposed to be a home workout series. So for everyone at home, it's going to be minimal to no equipment, alright? So all the equipment you see here is just for demonstration purposes, alright? So we invite you to try every exercise, but if you're not comfortable with a certain exercise, you can skip it, and remember to try your best. We're going to get started with a nice and easy warm-up, alright? So they're not going to use the lines if they don't want to. The warm-up, purpose of the warm-up is just to get their internal temperature up, the body warmed up to reduce the risk of injury, and to also learn some fundamental movement patterns as well as some sport-specific movement patterns. So now we're going to get into a nice and easy warm-up. Each athlete will do each warm-up exercise for about 15 seconds or 15 reps, alright? So we're going to start off nice and easy, jumping jacks for 15. Jumping jack is a simple but effective exercise. It does raise your heart rate, alright? Open up your legs and arms at the same time, right? Some people make the mistake of doing the opposite, where they have their arms open and then they go like this, alright? So main thing, open your arms and legs at the same time.
1, 2, 3, count with me, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good, alright. Alright, next one, get into knees up, just running on the spot. This one's gonna be a little bit high tempo again, so remember, go at your own pace. Kutula will demonstrate a lower pace for any beginners, and then Ibrahim will demonstrate a higher tempo, knees up, running on the spot for anyone who feels a little bit more comfortable. For 15 seconds, 3, 2, 1, time's in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good job. All right, next one we're gonna do butt kicks running on the spot for 15 seconds. All right, so it's the exact same thing. Kutul will demonstrate a slower pace, and Ibrahim will demonstrate a higher tempo for anyone who's feel comfortable, all right? So butt kicks, you're just gonna bring your heels to your butt, same thing, all right? Running on spot, 3, 2, 1, time's in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Perfect, good job. Alrighty. Next, we're just gonna do a little bit nice and easy bunny hops, left and right. Alright, so bunny hops, you're just gonna keep all the weight on your toes. That doesn't mean you're gonna keep your heels up. Alright, that just means most of the weight's gonna be on your toes. We're gonna go left and right over the line. Alright, we'll do it for 10 seconds for this one, okay? Ready and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right, now very quickly we're going to transition to forward and backward bunny hops over the line. So forward and back, just like that, all right? On your toes, nice and easy. Remember to go at your own pace and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right. So as you can see, the athletes are starting to get warmed up just a little bit. We want to raise our internal body temperature, all right, get our blood flowing, all right, just to reduce injury. Now, next, they're gonna step back just a little bit, and then they're gonna get into some leg swings. All right, so leg swings, main thing, you wanna step back, you can step one step into it to swing your leg, opposite arm to opposite leg, all right? For 10, and go.
1,
Good.
2,
Alternating each time, nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Okay, now they're gonna get in. They're gonna step back just a little bit, and now they're gonna get into some knees up and open up those hips. Okay. So they're gonna do 10. They're gonna alternate each time, 5 each leg total. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, perfect. All right, now they're gonna get into a nice wide athletic stance, wider than shoulder width, and they're gonna do some trunk twist. All right, for 10 seconds, nice and easy at your own pace, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Good.
5.
Notice that their legs
6,
stay still,
7,
all in the trunk.
8, 9, 10.
Good. Now all they're gonna do, they're gonna hinge at the hips, and they're gonna do the same thing, trunk twist, touching their toes for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And good. All right, next, they're just gonna give me 5 nice and easy squats. So squats, I want everyone to be feet at least shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. All right, and when you squat down, think about sitting in a chair, keep your back straight. All right, so that's nice and easy. 5 at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. All right. Now they're gonna do some side bends. All right. So side bends will work a little bit, stretch a little bit of the lat, and also work some of their oblique muscles at the same time. Okay. So they're just gonna do 10 side bends. All right. They're not gonna bend over too much. Bring that arm over each time. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1,
Just like that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right, so now at this point that they've done a little bit of high tempo warm up just to get their heart pumping, their blood flowing, the body warm. All right, now we're gonna do some dynamic stretching. All right, so dynamic stretching is basically where we're stretching the muscles in a way that we're always moving. All right, so we don't want to be static stretching where it's just a stretch and hold. All right, that is not conducive to athletic performance. All right, so dynamic stretching, we're gonna start with our neck. We're just gonna look left in one direction, dip your chin down nice and easy, nice and slow, and look the other way. 10 seconds back and forth at your own pace. 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right, next we're gonna do arms over forward, nice and big for 10, and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Now back. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Now we're gonna do arms alternating up and down and go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And now they're gonna do some self hugs and go for 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right, now they're gonna just spread their feet nice and wide. They're gonna reach forward, middle, and then back, keeping the legs straight, kind of pulsing the stretch in their legs each time, okay? This one for 10 seconds, so give a count of 10, just like this. 1, 2, ready, 3, 2, 1, and go.
1, 2,
That's it. They're just hinging at the hips,
3,
keeping their legs straight.
4,
This is a dynamic stretch.
Five.
You should feel it in their legs.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All right, and time. So that is a nice and easy warm up. Now we're gonna get into our boxing. Very quickly going to recap our boxing fundamentals, all right? So that means we're gonna very quickly go over our stance, our punches, and our defense that we learned yesterday, all right? So if you're right-handed, we're gonna drop your right leg back, and if you're left-handed, you're gonna drop your left leg back, all right? You'll notice Kutula is wearing boxing gloves. That's for demonstration purposes only, all right? You don't need any equipment at home. Good. Now, you're gonna have a slight bend in our knees, all right? Nice and relaxed. They're gonna bring their hands up, curl their fingers in, thumbs on the outside, hands up, chin level, elbows in, protecting their body, all right? And I want their chin just slightly tucked in. Good. So nice and relaxed in their stance, knees are bent, good. Now the 6 basic punches. So number 1 is a jab from our front hand straight punch, all right, from our front side. So do it with me, 1. Good. They're gonna add a little small step with it now when they throw their 1. 1.
1,
Good. One more time. 1.
1,
Good. Now they're gonna throw the 2. 2 is a stationary straight punch from our backhand. All right. So remember to rotate the hips, toe, knee, hip, arm, and go. 2.
2,
Good. One more time. 2.
2,
Good. Now one thing to remember when you're punching, always keep one hand on your chin no matter what. Good. Now 3 will be our front hook. Our lead hook is a looping punch. All right, so nice and easy. 3.
3,
Good. Notice you're gonna rotate your hips with it. Toe, knee, hip, arm. One more time. 3.
3,
Good. Now exact same thing. 4 will be our rear hook. Okay, so 4, same thing, just from our backhand.
4,
Good. Notice the hip rotation, toe, knee, hip, and arm. One more time. 4.
4,
Good. All right. 5 will be our front uppercut. All right, uppercut just coming straight up the middle from our lead hand. So 5.
5,
Good. And then always bring your hands right back to our chin. One more time. 5.
5,
Good. Last punch, as you can guess, our back uppercut. Very easy. Uppercut from our backhand. 6.
6,
Good. You're just gonna rotate the hips into it just a little bit. 6.
6,
Nice. All right. Now we're gonna go over the basic defense really quick. All right. So the basic defense to the 1, 2 is slip, slip. All right. So the main thing you want to think about: taking your head off the center line, left or right.
slip, slip,
Good. One more time.
slip, slip,
Good. And always keeping your hands up on your chin. All right. In our stance. Good. Now for the 3, 4. All right. You're gonna go under, under, initiating the movement with your knees, and then going under the punch, and go.
under, under,
Good. As you can see, Kutula is demonstrating the stationary under, under. Ibrahim is demonstrating the little bit more advanced sidestepping under, under. All right, good job. Good. Now our last 2 defense will be 5 and 6. So the defense in 5 and 6, you have 2 options. You can either lean back or you can step back. Good. All right. Next boxing drill. Wide athletic feet. All right. Slight bend in your knees. Hands are up. All right. It's going to be slip, slip, sit down. Okay. We're going to do that. And then we're going to move on to under, under. So it's going to be some fundamental boxing drills. All right. But it's going to be in a square stance just to help us build the muscle patterns and muscle memory. Okay. So box is nice wide athletic stance. Starting off, we're going to do slip, slip, under, and go. That's it. Slip, slip, sit. Yes, you got it. That's it. Good work. You don't have to sit too much. Just a nice small sit. Good job. Good. Now we're going to switch it to under, under. Go. Good job. Just under, sorry, not bad. Just under. Remember to take your head in a U shape. Remember to go at your own pace. Good job, keep it up. Good, now in a square stance, we're just going to be punching out 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, and go. That's it. We're going to do each drill for about 30 seconds. Good job. Remember to fully extend your punch. And just like Ibrahim, your shoulder will be up once your punch is fully extended, just to protect yourself. Good. Remember to keep a slight bend in your knees. Good work. All right, now last one. We're going to go back to the slip, under, just to build some more defensive muscle memory. And go slip, sit. Sorry, slip, sit. Good job. Keep it up. Always keep your hands on your chin, looking straight forward at your opponent, your imaginary opponent. And time. So now we're going to work on a specific warm-up boxing drill, okay? So we're going to work on building our boxer pendulum just for now, okay? So our boxer pendulum, all right, we call it always being on our toes, all right? That doesn't mean we're going to be our heels are going to be up, all right? So you don't want to be like high heels type of thing, okay? Your heels can still be on the ground, but main thing, most of your weight's going to be on your toes. So first 30 seconds, we're just going to be a boxer pendulum, okay? Nice and easy, back and forth, just like that, okay? Very stationary, okay? We're just nice and relaxed, nice and bouncy in our knees, just like that for 30 seconds. Next 30 seconds, we're going to add a little forward, backward momentum to it. So nice and small for 30 seconds, just like that. And then our final 30 seconds, we're going to add in a jab on the front step of the pendulum. So just like that. Nice and easy, nice and light with the jab, not too hard. Okay? Just like that, all right? So now the athletes will demonstrate, all right? 30 seconds, just stationary pendulum, and go. Good, now you're gonna add a little forward and backward momentum and go. Good, now they're gonna add in their jab on the front step of the forward and backwards pendulum. Good, adding the jab on the pendulum step.
Good job, Fatul.
Good job, Ibrahim.
Time. So now we're going to learn how to throw the one to the body, all right? So earlier in the workout, all right, you'll notice we did our square stance boxing drill, right, where we learned some fundamental boxing movements, okay? The sit, all right, is a key part of how to throw the one to the body, okay? So we're going to be in our stance. I'll give you guys a side view, the one to the body, just like that, okay? So you'll see I'm changing levels and punching to the body at the same time, okay? How do we change levels? The sitting motion, okay? And of course, the jab to the body, all right? So it's one straight line diagonally down towards your opponent's body, okay? I don't want it two motions like this. So I don't want you to sit down and then punch, all right? Step forward and change levels at the same time as you throw the one to the body, and then step back to your stance. Okay, so we do this for one round. Nice and easy at your own pace. The one to the body. And ready, time is it, go. That's it. Remember to step in with it, change levels, that's it. Good. Good work. Right to your opponent's midsection. And then step back. In your stance, hands are up. And as you can see, Ibrahim's giving us a side view. Nice and steady at your own pace. That's it. Remember to step in with it, change levels, that's it. Good. Good work. Right to your opponent's midsection. And then step back. In your stance, hands are up. And as you can see, Ibrahim is giving us a side view. Nice and steady at your own pace. That's it. Remember to step in with it, change levels, that's it. Good. Good work. Right to your opponent's midsection. And then step back. In your stance, hands are up. And as you can see, Ibrahim is giving us a side view. Nice and steady at your own pace. Side view. Nice and steady at your own pace. That's it. Remember to step in with it, change levels, that's it. Good. Good work. Right to your opponent's midsection. And then step back. In your stance, hands are up. And as you can see, Ibrahim is giving us a side view. Nice and steady at your own pace. Time. Now, we're going to be learning how to throw the number 2 to the body, okay? So everyone knows the 2 is a straight punch. Alright, so 2 to the body, very similar to the 1 to the body, okay? So we're going to change the levels and throw the 2 at the same time, okay? 2 at the same time. So remember, it's a 1 smooth motion, diagonally downward. I don't want you to change levels and then throw it, okay? So 1 smooth motion, 2 to the body, and then back up in your stance at your own pace. Ready? 1 round, 2 to the body, and go. That's it. Stepping in just a little bit with it, changing levels, throwing the 2 to the body. Good. Good work. Remember, you're going your own pace. You'll notice Ibrahim is taking his head slightly off the center line so the opponent cannot hit him back. That's it. Stepping in just a little bit with it, changing levels, throwing the 2 to the body. Good. Good work. Remember, you're going your own pace. You'll notice Ibrahim is taking his head slightly off the center line so the opponent cannot hit him back. That's it. Stepping in just a little bit with it, changing levels, throwing the 2 to the body. Good. Good work. Remember, you're going your own pace. You'll notice Ibrahim is taking his head slightly off the center line so the opponent cannot hit him back. That's it. Stepping in just a little bit with it, changing levels, throwing the 2 to the body. Good. Good work. Remember, you're going your own pace. You'll notice Ibrahim is taking his head slightly off the center line so the opponent cannot hit him back. Good. Good work. Remember, you're going your own pace. You'll notice Ibrahim is taking his head slightly off the center line so the opponent cannot hit him back. Time. So now we're going to put it all together. We're going to work what we just learned into a shadow boxing. First round, we're going to learn 1, 1. Alright, so we already know how to throw both punches, but now we're going to throw them one after another. Okay, so 1 to the head and then 1 to the body. But here's what's going to be different. Our boxers, since we learned lots of footwork, they're always going to be active feet. In their pendulum, they can move around any direction, wherever they want. When I say go, that's when they throw 1, 1. Alright, and then always back to your boxer pendulum. Ready, 1 round, 1, 1, whenever I say go. Time is in, on your pendulum. Go. Good work. You can move around any direction you want. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Remember to stay nice and relaxed. When you box your pendulum, breathing. Hands are up. Go. That's it. Hands up. Chin down. Good job. On your pendulum. Go. Good work. You can move around any direction you want. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Remember to stay nice and relaxed. When you box your pendulum, breathing. Hands are up. Go. That's it. Hands up. Chin down. Good job. On your pendulum. Go. Good work. You can move around any direction you want. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Remember to stay nice and relaxed. When you box your pendulum, breathing. Hands are up. Go. That's it. Hands up. Chin down. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Remember to stay nice and relaxed. When you box your pendulum, breathing. Hands are up. Go. That's it. Hands up. Chin down. Good job. Go. Time. So this will be our last round of shadowboxing before we move on into our cool down. All right. So we're gonna learn how to throw the 1 and then the 2 to the body, okay? So you already know how to throw those 2 punches. We're just gonna put it together now, okay? So 1 to the head and then 2 to the body, okay? And then you can move around, back to your pendulum, move around anywhere you want, all right? So ready? Boxers on your pendulum, active feet, time's in, go. And go. That's it. Good. Waiting for my command, and then you throw 1 and then 2 to the body. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Go. Good work. Stay nice and relaxed. Hands are up in our stance, in our pendulum, active feet. Go. Go. That's it. Good. Waiting for my command, and then you throw 1 and then 2 to the body. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Go. Good work. Stay nice and relaxed. Hands are up in our stance, in our pendulum, active feet. Go. Go. That's it. Good. Waiting for my command, and then you throw 1 and then 2 to the body. Go. Go. Good job. Keep it up. Go. Good work. Stay nice and relaxed. Hands are up in our stance, in our pendulum, active feet. Go. Time.
Alright guys, so now we're starting our cool down. These exercises are what we're doing. I've done them since from my amateur career on to my professional career, and I've picked up a lot of these exercises from many different coaches, not only domestically but abroad in various training camps, games and competitions. So you guys are going to get a look into what I've been doing for 18 years as a competitive athlete. Alrighty, and remember, take your time, and I invite you guys to try all the various exercises, whether you can go up to the count of 10, 15, 5 or 3. So hang in there and have some fun. All right, our first exercise, we're gonna just do a simple crunch. We're gonna go to the count of 15. Again, go at your own pace. So we're gonna have our feet up, locked, our hands behind our head. We're just gonna touch our elbows to our knees. We're gonna go to the count of 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, our next exercise, we're gonna be doing leg raises. Again, go to the count of 15. If you can only manage to go to the count of 10, no problem, no worry. You have to have a starting point and you can progress always. All right, so we're just gonna have our feet together, hands underneath our tailbone. We're gonna go up and down. A modified version would be having one foot down, lifting the other foot, going to the count of 10 and then switching to the other foot. Alrighty, so we're gonna put our feet together, we're gonna lift them up and down to the count of 15 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent job, guys. Now our next exercise, we're gonna go to scissors. So, again, go at your own pace. 2 ways to do this. Modified version, you're gonna lift your leg all the way up 1, and then rotating, alternating legs, okay? So already we're gonna have our feet up straight. We're just gonna flutter like so. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. All right, our next exercise, we're gonna go opposite elbow, opposite knee. We're gonna be working on the obliques here. It'll help strengthen when we throw our punches as we rotate our hips. All right. So we're gonna have our right leg crossed over our left arm behind our head, and we're gonna go elbow to knee. Ready to the count of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. So you'll
6.
notice he's bringing his elbow towards his knee. He's not bringing his knee closer towards his elbow. Your elbow does not have to actually touch your knee, but just going that general cross direction.
14, 15. All right, we did one side. Now we're gonna do the other side. Again, this time our left leg on top of our right arm behind our head, and we're gonna go elbow to knee. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So guys, now we're gonna go on to side crunch. So we're gonna do one side first, and then we're gonna do our other. Again, this is to work your obliques to help when you're turning your punches in to generate more power. All right, so we're just gonna pick a side. We're gonna lay on the side like so. Okay, get your hands up by your chin. You gotta keep it all the way up, and then we're just gonna lift side crunch up. Ready? An easy way to keep tabs is you can try to touch your calf. Ready? We're gonna go to the count of 15. 1, 2.
So as you'll notice, side crunch is working his obliques. His lower body is relaxed on the ground. All the motion is in his trunk. All right. So he's using his obliques, his muscles, to pull himself up. Try to not use any momentum. Your neck might be a little bit tired at this point, so that's why you can use your hand to help support your head and your neck.
14, 15. All right, now on to our other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
At this point, you can see you might be getting a little bit tired, so you can do what Ibrahim is doing. You can swing your arm just a little bit, just to use a little bit of momentum. But the main thing, you always want to keep the tension in your obliques.
14 and 15. Our next exercise, we're gonna lie on our back. We're gonna put our feet straight up, and we're gonna try to touch our toes. So this one is a bit difficult too because one, I am not that flexible, so you'll see my knees pretty bent. I've got very tight hamstrings. I know I should be stretching, and you guys should sort of do so as well. So all right, we're gonna go to count of 15. Again, feet up in the air, as straight as you can get them. We're just gonna touch our toes. Ready? And 1.
All right, so main thing, he's working his abs right here. You want to keep your lower back flat to the ground. All right, your legs as straight as you can, but as you can see, if you're not flexible, you can have a nice bend in your legs. Try and touch your toes. You don't actually have to make contact with your toes, just that general direction.
14, 15. Our next exercise, we're gonna do bicycle. So we're gonna resemble the motion of riding a bike, like so. We're gonna have our feet in a cycling motion, but we're gonna add getting our elbow to our knees. Okay, so we're gonna cycle both with our upper body and lower body. A quick modification, if you just wanna try it out, beginner level, beginning stages, just only focus on the lower body, on your feet making the bicycle motion. All right, and then as you develop and do this more, you can add in upper body as well. To the count of 15. 1, 2, 3.
So you can see he's pumping out his legs. His legs are not touching the ground the whole time. He's keeping his lower back flat to the ground. And as you can see, his core is engaged. His upper back is off the ground the whole time.
13, 14, 15. All right, guys, next we're gonna go on to twists. So we're gonna have our feet up, cross, and we're gonna touch the ground side to side. A modification, beginning stages, you can keep your feet on the ground and then just touch, touch, touch. You can elevate one foot and alternate between the two and work your way up to having both feet off the ground. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
All right, so for the twist, you can see his lower body remains generally stationary. His upper body is doing all the work, all right? So you're all twisting in your core and your trunk.
13, 14, 15. All right, guys, we're gonna do plank with a count of 15. All right, so elbows down and ready, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so you can see plank is keeping in this nice, his body in a nice straight line. All right, so you want to make sure your hips are not sagging up or sagging down. Your core is engaged all around.
14, 15. All right, now we're gonna go on to super plank, which is basically plank, but you're gonna extend your arms up into push-up position. Ready, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
So exact same motion as a regular plank. Your body is in a straight line, but it might be a little bit harder because it just puts a little bit of work on your shoulders, which helps strengthen our shoulders for boxing.
14, 15. Now we're going to move on to opposite arm, opposite leg in the plank position, starting with our elbow down. So elbow down, and then we're going to go up like so.
All right, so as you can see, opposite arm, opposite leg. This one is a great exercise for our lumbar spine. He's keeping his back straight. Opposite arm, opposite leg, holding it out with a static hold.
14, 15. Now other side.
All right, so now he's doing his other side, working his entire back through both ways, all right? So our lumbar spine goes through a lot of stress when we're boxing, right? Boxing, we're twisting, so it requires a lot of core strength. Remember to always strengthen your lower back as well as your abs and obliques.
13, 14, 15. Now we're going to go on to super plank again, opposite arm, opposite leg. Just like how we did the regular plank, down on our knee, on our elbows, we're going to go fully straight up. Whew, it's actually pretty hard and tiring. All right, opposite arm, opposite leg. 1, ooh, hard. 2, 3, 4.
All right, so this one's just a little bit harder since he is a little bit more elevated and only 2 points touching on the ground. But main thing, working our lumbar spine. Try to keep your body straight.
11, 12, 13, almost 14, whew, 15. Whew, that was pretty hard. All right, now we're gonna go to the opposite side. Again, guys, this is for you guys who really want to try the advanced plank. It's pretty hard. Even me, after all of my years of boxing and training, it's still pretty hard to keep up for 15 seconds. 1, 2.
All right, so you can see at this point, he has done a lot of core exercises, so he is struggling a little bit. Main thing to remember, you always want to keep your hips pointing towards the ground, and you don't want your hips turning too much.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew! All right, now we're gonna go on to side plank. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Side plank, exact same thing as a regular plank. He's going to keep his body in a nice straight plane. All right, engaging his obliques. That keeps him straight.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, now we're going to go on to the other side of our plank, of our side plank, to the count of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So other side, exact same thing. Make sure your core is engaged. If you're on a mat, you can use your elbow. If you're on a floor, I'd suggest going in a hand, just so it's easier and you don't hurt your elbow.
13, 14, 15. All right, now we're going to do super side plank, or our arm extended. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so it's super side plank, exact same thing as regular plank. Now we're just on our hands. It might be a little bit harder since we have to go up a little bit more with the hips to keep our body straight. Just make sure your body's in one straight line.
12, 13, 14, 15. All right, now we're going to be the other side of our super plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, so now we're going on to some back exercises. We worked on our core, on our front. Now we got to work on our back muscles so that we can avoid injury. If you have a stronger core and a weaker back, chances are you're going to injure your back because the back is not as strong as the front, and it's going to overcompensate and lead to injury. So always whenever we work core or ab exercises, we're going to do the same for the back. Just like when you're in the weight room and you're doing bicep curls, you have to do tricep extensions so they can even out. All right, so we're just going to get on our tummy. And I invite you guys to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. In my case, it's going to be my left arm up, my right leg up. So we're going to go up to the count of 15. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. So
6.
remember, go opposite arm, opposite leg. So for beginners, go nice and slow just so you're doing it correct. You can see Ibrahim's going nice and fast because he is a little bit more advanced.
13, 14, 15. All right, so now we're going to go. Now we're going to go to the opposite. So my right arm and my left leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, since we're down on our tummies, we're going to do both arms, both legs. We're going to lift them up together. Ready to the count of 15. Ready, and 1, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is a great exercise, all right? It's a little bit easier than opposite arm, opposite leg. Main thing you want to remember, always keep your hips on the ground, your arms and upper body, and your legs are rising off the ground together.
13, 14, 15. Alrighty, we're on to our last component of our cool down. We're going to be doing push-ups. So I invite you guys, we're going to go to the count of 15. Go at your own pace, whatever, however you can get done. In my count, that's great. I'll just set it as a benchmark and we'll try to get better our next training session. Alright, so we're going to go for 15 push-ups. Ready? And 1, 2, 3.
So push-ups is a great calisthenics exercise. Calisthenics means body weight exercise, so it's great for athletics and especially for boxing. So main thing is keeping his body straight, pushing with his arms. If you're beginner, you can go on your knees, but you just want to keep your body straight if you're on your knees.
And 15. Excellent. Good job, guys. That was a great workout today. Tune in for our next session and have a great night.